Hello students, today's topic of discussion is data handling using pandas. So we are going to start our practical portion in Python, that is the pandas. Now see, for this you need pandas Pydroid editor in your mobile phones. I have already asked you to create pandas editor, to install pandas editor. Some of you have succeed into it, but some of you are not. So please note down in your copy today's discussion, data handling using pandas. And after a bit of theory, I will show you in this video that how to install pandas library in your mobile phones. Okay, students, Python is a rich source of various libraries. Examples are matplotlib, pandas, numpy, etc. All these libraries you have to install in your machine. Now see, first let me let me give you a few examples of Python libraries. Please note down the list: matplotlib, numpy, matplotlib, numpy, okay, let me write the spelling. Numpy is not written over here, that's why I am writing numpy over here. Second one is numpy. Okay, third one is pandas. Fourth one is scipy. So these are the few packages or libraries that you must have in your syllabus. Okay, now matplotlib, basically a comprehensive library that consists of several types of graphs or plotting. So this is basically used in data visualization. So please note down, matplotlib library is used in data visualization. Okay, so which type of graph you will produce in this type of visualization package? Some of them are given over here, such as area plot, histogram, scatter plot, pie plot, etc. These are there in your syllabus. I'll show you in the data visualization chapter. This is in your syllabus, but ensure first that matplotlib library is installed in your editors. So see, it is not a must that you have to use the mobile phone. You may do the practicals in your screen editor also, but you have to send me the screen shots, okay, every time, so that I can understand that okay, you are going through the practical properly. Okay, now see, the second library is pandas. This is actually a data building package or data analysis package. Besides pandas, you must have numpy. Pandas are used basically for data analysis. Please note down, this is used for data analysis. Okay, numpy is also used for data analysis. Okay, now I would like to throw some important how to install the pandas in your mobile phone or editor. Okay, simply, okay, let me open the Pydroid editor in my phone. Here is the Pydroid editor. Now see whether we have the libraries installed in our phone or not. That can be checked using this command: import, say suppose I'm writing pandas. Okay, and I'm going to run it. So see, I'm getting the statement program finished without any statement. That means pandas is already installed over here, and it is locating that particular package pandas, and it is loaded and imported. So program finished is considered as a successful message. Okay, but if it is not there, it will show some error messages. No module called Python will be called. Okay, now see, pandas तो है. Let me check for numpy. Yes, numpy भी हमारे फ़ोन में है. It is there in our mobile phone, in my PyDroid editor. Let me check for matplotlib. So in this way you may check whether the particular package is installed in here, over here or not. Actually it is showing, pyplot is actually showing some problem. Let me check. Okay, it is returning, but it is there. I have installed it. Now I'll show you how to install these packages. It is getting some problem, matplotlib, because it's a big library, that's why. Okay, now I'll see how to install the packages. See here, cannot be relocated. Okay, see here 3 dashes are there in the upper left corner of your screen. Cannot be relocated. How can I show you? Okay, fine. Can you see the 3 dash? If you click here, you will get the PIP editor, PIP editor. Click on that. Here you have to write the library name. Say I'm writing pandas over here, and use pre-built libraries repository. Uncheck it. Click on install. It is showing complete message, as the pandas is already there in my operating system. See, it is showing requirement already satisfied. So pandas in return will install few more libraries on its own. For example, pyths, this library, numpy. These are the libraries automatically installed. Pandas, 6. These are the libraries that are automatically installed with pandas. Now see this checkbox. If I am giving this checkbox over here, it will ask for PyDroid repository plugin is missing. So if you are going to get the plugin, it is asking you to go to Google Play Store, and you find it a very large plugin over here, around 106 MB. So if your internet permits and your memory permits, phone memory permits, then you may go through this PyDroid repository plugin, but I will suggest not to go for this installation, because this will capture a large memory requirement. That's why I am telling you not. Please uncheck this pre-built libraries repository. Which one I tell you to uncheck? This portion. Okay, you have to uncheck it and then click on install. It will easily install the things. And the requirement is you must have free spaces in your phone. Okay, Similarly, write the library name numpy over here, click on install. Requirement already satisfied. It is showing requirement already satisfied. Okay, so no need, it is already there in my machine. Let us go for matplotlib. It is already there, so it is showing requirement already satisfied. SciPy, go for it. So SciPy, it is collecting, but that means SciPy is not there in my phone. So it is collecting SciPy. It will take some time. It will take some time to install. And moreover, it is preparing field metadata. It is going on. Till then, I am not getting a successful message. It should be there. See, here some error is showing, no LAPACK or BLAST resources found. Okay, SciPy is creating problem to install over here, maybe for space requirements. Okay, so for the time being, I'm not going to install SciPy because I don't need it in my syllabus. Okay, from the quick install also you may go for the installation, but it is showing you to get the plugin. So it is collecting Jupyter notebook. It is 9.7 MB. Let me see whether it will installing or not. So from the quick install portion also you may go for the installation. So this is one of the way. So this is the installation portion. Now I am again returning to my thing. You may go through the Pandas installation environmental setup in your laptop or computer also, and alternatively, not in those who are not able to write in mobile phone or install in mobile phone, they may go for the computer installer, Python installer. Okay. See, these are the execution command. I'll show you. These are the installation command if you are installing it into your command prompt. Pip install numpy, pip install 6, and pip install pandas. In the command prompt you have to provide this installation procedure if you are going to execute it in computer. Okay, so this is all about the installation process. And after successful installation, you may check whether the libraries are there in your machine or not by providing the command in the command line prompt or the program, import pandas as PD or import numpy simply. So this will give you, I have already told you, this will give you the blank screen and program finished. That means your packages are already installed over there. Okay, now this is all about the installation portion. I think installation portion must be successful by all of you, then only we may go for the practical portion. But before that, let me see what are the things we have to study in pandas. So in pandas, basically two types of structure we will study. The structure names are, please note down, series and data frames. So what do you mean by series? Series are one-dimensional array-like structure. Note down please. Series are like one-dimensional array-like structure with homogeneous data. Homogeneous means same type of data. Okay, for example, a series is a collection of integers. Here a series is given. Okay, Now some of the important features that you must understand are series are homogeneous data. Series contains homogeneous data, means same kind of data. If one data is integer, all the data must be integer. If one data is decimal value, then all the data must be decimal value. So series are homogeneous data. Moreover, it is size immutable. You cannot increase or decrease the size of a series. Like if this is a series, our example is of 5 data value series, then it must consist of only 5 data, but the values are data mutable, means you can change the values stored in this 5 locations. Okay, for example, here in the first place 78 is stored, but you may change it to some other numbers also easily. Okay, so they are data value mutable, but size is immutable. You cannot change the size of the series data. Okay, so we have to study two types of data structure in pandas. First one is series and second one is data frame. So series we have seen and note down data frames. Data frame is like a two-dimensional array with heterogeneous data. Now see, data frame are much more convenient and much more useful data structure in pandas, which is like a two-dimensional array with heterogeneous data. Heterogeneous means not same. It may store, data frames may store several types of data. For example, in our example, we have stored admission number, those are integer type, student name, that are character type, class, section, gender, which are of character type, whereas date of birth is of date type, and so on. So several kinds of data, several data types can be stored in data frame. Please note down the basic features of data frame. They consist of heterogeneous data, means not same. They are size mutable, they are data mutable. Their size, data frame size and data both can be changed in through the program. Okay, so okay, let me finish this introduction portion of pandas. In the next day we will go in detail to understand these data structure, and also we will do the practicals. But before that, please ensure all the packages must be there in your Python editor, whatever editor you are using, whether the mobile phone editor or the computer laptop or computer device. Okay, whatever you are using, please install all the packages in your Python data structure. Okay, so thank you for today.